The beginning of all this when we talk about landfall, right? The Sunshine State's still in that full recovery mode, of course, from what happened with Helene's havoc and all of that devastation from the day yesterday and early today. Treasure Island, Florida specifically, they were completely inundated by that flooding. To add onto that dire situation, flooding was so extensive that fire rescue was unable to answer the calls on Sunset Beach. Let's welcome in the public information officer for Treasure Island, Florida. That's Jason Beisel. And Jason, thank you for being with us. How are things looking right now on Treasure Island after that historic storm ripped through yesterday?
Well, they're not looking much better. We're still doing search and rescue efforts. Right now, our fire department and other departments are getting about 15 calls for rescues about an hour. That's probably because people are staying who didn't evacuate, are on the island waiting to get rescued, and then now as they don't have electricity, and now the county just announced that they're going to limit the potable water service to the island because there's some issues with the water lines from Johns Pass all the way down to Paso Girl Beach, and that includes us and Treasure Island. So I think what people are realizing that they need to get off the island, and if their cars have been flooded or any mode of transportation, they're trying to get off the island, so they're calling rescue to try to get them off. And so we got our search and rescue teams out there. We got search and rescue teams coming in from all over the country that are helping. I know a team from Texas just got here, and they're out there helping with some of the efforts. So it's not looking good. I mean, the island's pretty devastated right now.
Yeah, we just heard from the mayor. We had one of our crew members, Ian Oliver. He's out there. He was riding out the storm not too far from there before. Can you kind of give us an update on Sunset Beach? I know you're talking about those emergency calls that were coming in last night. It was just too dire, right? It was too much when you're talking about Helene. Is there an update? Are they able to now finally get to that point of Sunset Beach to try to help some of those residents?
Yes, they have made it to Sunset Beach. They made it to Sunset Beach about daylight this morning. They were able to get on there. The problem is that the main roadway into Sunset Beach, Gulf Boulevard, is completely washed out and covered in about 6 foot of sand. And so all that sand's keeping vehicles from able to access the island. ATV vehicles are getting stuck. Some other vehicles can't get on there because they're getting stuck, because if you drive onto that sand, it's just your tires are spinning and you're getting stuck. But they've made a lot of rescues already on that island in that neighborhood to help get people out, but it just takes time. I mean, there's so much debris around. The roads are impassable. There's sand everywhere. They're getting to everybody as quickly as they can, and we're just asking people to be patient. And we know they're scared. We know they're terrified, and they just want to get rescued or just want to get off that island and get somewhere safe. And we're trying our best, and we got so many of our rescue teams and so many to help out.
Jason, we know you are working really hard with your team, coordinating all of this. We appreciate your time here.